Today in class 12 we will see the post-fertilization changes of seed. So in angiosperms we all know that seed is the final product of sexual reproduction, that is it is often described as fertilized ovule. So seeds are formed inside the fruit, and seed typically consists of seed coat, cotyledones and embryo axis. So the cotyledones of the embryo are simple structure, generally thick and swollen due to storage of food material, and mature seed may be non-albuminous or may be albuminous. Non-albuminous seed means no residual endosperm, as it is completely consumed during embryo development, like pea, groundnut. In albuminous seed retain a part of endosperm, as it is not completely used up during embryo development, that is a wheat, maize, barley, like that way. Sunflower is also example. So occasionally in some seeds such as black pepper and beet, that is a remnant of nucleus, nucellus are also present. The residual persistent this nucellus is called perisperm. So instruments of the ovule harden and tough, protective, and seed coat actually. The micropyle remains in the small pore on the seed coat. As the seed matures, the water content is reduced and the seed become relatively dry. 10 to 15% moisture should be there, and the embryo may enter a state inactivity, that is called dormancy, or a favorable condition is available, and that is adequate moisture, oxygen when it then actually it germinate. So if we see the wall of ovary develop into the wall of fruit called the pericarp, and if we see that fruits may be fleshy like guava, orange, mango, etc., or maybe dry, that is groundnut or mustard. Many fruits are evolved mechanism for dispersal of seed. So in most plants we see that time to time fruit develop from the ovary, other floral part degenerate, fall off, and next the thalamus also contribute to the fruit formation. Such fruit are called false fruit. Like the most fruit however develop only from the ovary, that is called true fruit. So if we see the example that what do we mean by this kind of false fruit and true fruit, and then we have to give the example. Although the most of the species result of fertilization, the few species if we see develop without fertilization, that is called parthenocarpic fruit. Seeds offer several advantages of angiosperm. Firstly, since reproductive process, pollination, fertilization, also strategies of dispersal of new habitat help to species colonize in areas. So these are the ways by which actually seed helps. So basis on the agriculture, dehydration, dormancy of mature seed, crucial for the storage of seeds, which can be used for food through the year. In case of this paddy, through the agriculture. So how long it will be alive, according to that actually we have to do. The oldest of the lupin, Lupinus articus, extracted from the Arctic tundra area. The seed germinated and flowered after estimated record 10,000 years of dormancy. Recent record 2,000 years of old viable seed of date palm also found. So these are the defined way by which actually it developed according to the condition. Actually it used for the future purposes. So if we ask about what do we mean by apomixis and polyembryony, and then also the process by which if we see that although seeds are general that product of fertilization, the flowering plants such as some species of these grasses or Asteraceae member that evolve special mechanism to produce seed without fertilization, that is apomixis. And also if we see that in some cases, that is different varieties, more often mangoes, varieties of some nucellar cells surrounding the embryo. Sacs start dividing, protrude on the embryo sac and developing in the embryo. In such species like ovule contains many embryos, occurrence of more than one embryo of seed is called polyembryony. So these are the different ways by which we can define this polyembryony. Hybrid varieties also found. Several of food, vegetables, crops extensively cultivated of hybrid and tremendously productivity. So these are the segregation character of hybrid progeny that farmers can keep on using the hybrid seeds to raise the new crop after year, and buy the hybrid seed every year. Because of the importance of the apomixis is hybrid seed industry. Active research is going many laboratories around the world to understand the genetics of apomixis and transfer apometic genes into hybrid varieties. So today up to that.